And welcome to Planet B period O period B period. And as always, brought to you by King's Cannabiz. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Denise. How you doing tonight?
I'm here. How about you?
Same. Seems like everybody's doing the same today. It's like,
I know.
having the blast.
Well, finally, I think we can get outside here. Finally. The stupid weather.
So we're still on lockdown here. I mean, it just depends on the state. State has their own deal.
Yeah.
Of what's going on, and
Yeah, we're pretty much still on lockdown, but at least I can go in my yard. So get some vitamin. Yeah, wander around the yard like some lost soul. So.
Right.
And my sexy sweatpants. So yeah, no.
I hear you. I think to be the consensus all over now.
I know.
Sweatpants and pajamas.
Yep. Yep. So let's see. We're going to talk about some gardening and spring stuff and all kinds of goodies.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to figure out where the heck we are here. There we are. I'm trying to get the links down.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, just if we stop for a second, just bear with us. We're trying to get everything sent out and
going.
Yeah, I'm going to start weeding tomorrow. Yay, before they take over my yard. So, some gardening tips. Get your weeds done. That's me. They grow better than anything.
Definitely. This is the time of year people are starting seeds. And that's something you can do with your kids, too, and that can actually become is educational, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
A lot of schools are doing that now, where you can, start seeds in, egg cartons and stuff like that, and that can be part of their education for, science and things like that. So check with your school and see if that's possible for credits and things like that.
Oh, there you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Depending on where you are, which region you are, I know in the Deep South, they've already started all this.
Yeah, yeah. We're just getting to that point here in Ohio. So. In Ohio, yeah. Because it's been so crappy.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like winter kind of held on this year for a while.
Oh God, yeah. What was it? 2 weeks ago? Well, this Friday. Well, let's see. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. This Friday. So a week and a half ago, we had snow. So it snowed flurries all freaking day. It's like, seriously?
We had snow here just 3 or 4 days ago.
I'm done with that. I felt like I woke up and it was like, am I in December or January? I was hoping because we could have started this all over, but might have turned out better. Who knows? But yeah, I felt like, a trip in the Twilight Zone there for a minute. It was crazy. I'm done with it. I want the warm weather.
Oh, yes, most definitely. Now, what are some things you like to plant in your garden? You get going.
Well, I usually have a lot of flowers. I love my flowers. But I'll do, I think I'm going to do strawberries this year so I can jam and stuff at the end of the year.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Not so much corn. I'm not sure. Carrots, maybe. I'm not sure.
Just whatever comes to mind.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of local greenhouses are open. So if you have, one of your support your local greenhouses are actually, they're going with the COVID, isolation standards and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure about here. Yeah, I'm not sure about here. So he came out with.
Here they are.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to be open yet. I'll have to go by there and see. In Ohio, he gave a list today. Next Monday, I'll be manufacturing and stuff. And then the following week, I have restaurants and bars and hair salons that aren't going to be open for a while yet here. So
Yeah, and other places are already open. So
Yeah,
I'm not sure how I feel about the whole
yeah,
each state doing their own thing. I mean, and I understand that's how it's set up, but it's like, to me, it's like, why is this state under restriction if the one next to it isn't? You
yeah,
know?
yeah. I'm not sure either.
You know, because people can travel state to state and things like that. It's like
And
it's
that's
almost
where
like, you know, putting on sunscreen and then somebody walking around with a hose hosing you down.
yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean the state to state thing. I don't think that should be an option yet because you don't
Oh,
know.
it already is.
I
People
know,
travel.
I know they're not supposed to be. They should be, but yeah,
Oh, yeah, they do. There's actually no restrictions on travel, except for a couple of states that have their borders closed, but most of them don't have their borders closed.
yeah. Well, here, I mean, we have non-essential travel. Is done. You can't be, going traveling. So,
Yeah, that's what
which
they say, but aren't they really
yeah,
stopping
I
anybody?
know. I wouldn't want anybody from New York coming here. You know what I'm saying? Plus, this is, Vacation Land USA in the summer. So we get a
Yeah.
lot of out-of-state people. So not a good idea, I don't think, quite yet. Not quite. What do you think? Is the sun going to be able to slow it down, or is that
I
just a
don't know.
theory?
I have such mixed thoughts on that because Australia had it in the midst of their
Yeah,
summer.
yeah,
The southern
exactly.
hemisphere, their summers are winter. So they caught it in the middle of their summer still, and it was pretty wild down there. So it's like, I'm not sure that heat affects this.
Yeah, I'm not sure either because look at Louisiana. I mean, they had a spike, pretty hot spot there. So yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
either.
I don't know. I think common sense is a lot of it, of course.
Yeah.
And
Well,
yeah, it's a becoming a scam. I know.
I'm not going to go there. I could, but I'm not going there. So yeah, we're just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave that there.
There's so many things with this. It's like I said, I've been flip flopping back and forth on so many things
Yeah.
with this, with the whole isolation thing. Because to me, I mean, this is just my opinion, but it doesn't make sense to let 150 people or whatever in Walmart, but
Yeah.
then say that the hair salon.
Actually, no, they had their.
6 feet apart in a hair salon, but they can't go there and have their hair cut.
Now
It makes no
see,
sense.
here at Walmart, they count the people going in.
Well,
So
they do, but they still allow like 100. I think it's something like 150 people are allowed in the store.
I don't know what percentage of that is, but yeah. We're a small
so it's
store.
like you can have all these people in the store, and they're still walking by each other in the aisles and stuff like that. But then it's like, the hair salon in the Walmart can't be open because it's not essential. But then at the hair salon, their booths are usually about 6 feet apart.
Yeah, I don't know.
So,
I don't know.
I don't. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff I just get. I don't get why it's okay to walk around Walmart, but it's not okay to walk into a Kohl's.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I don't get that either. I think it's because they sell food. I guess essential. They don't want you buying anything non-essential, but they do have that roped off. So, because people want to go in.
Places do.
Yeah, because they're trying to keep that browsing down to a minimum.
Like here, they have it open.
Huh.
Yeah. So I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Each state has a different different deal going.
Huh. Interesting. I thought with Walmart that was pretty, mandatory.
Nope. Our Walmart here, I was just there the other day.
What are you doing?
The whole store's open.
Interesting.
So,
Huh.
yeah. I think it just goes by hotspots or something. I'm not sure.
That could be. Could well be. Could well be.
I'm not sure. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, how is this okay, but this isn't okay? How is it okay to have convenience stores open? and,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But then
Because
you
they sell
can't go.
gas, I guess. I don't know. There must be.
That's what I'm saying. Family Dollars are open. Dollar Generals are open. Dollar
Yeah.
Trees are open.
Yeah. Well, yeah. With that, I don't know.
And this is the stuff I'm saying. People are like, well, what do you want, stricter? It's like, no, it just doesn't make sense to me. Why can't you just make, masks mandatory and just open stuff up?
Oh, now see, the masks are going to be here regardless. So once they start opening up, employees and customers have to wear masks. So.
Yeah, they've started that here too. Now it's
Did they?
just a strong suggestion.
Yeah.
Like, you should be wearing a mask. I think it's going to get to the point where they're going to be like, you have to wear them.
Yeah, ours is going to be as we open, yeah.
If you come to the store without one, you're not coming in the store. Now, somebody suggested that some stores are offering, the paper masks for, so much money.
Probably.
Like, you can go to the door and they'll give you one and they'll put it on your bill or whatever.
Oh, that I don't know. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, by the way, poor Clinton was on the Weather Channel today. I have to plug the plate. Flooding from the lake. There's a main street that is it's not far from the lake itself, but those winds coming out of the north and stuff, plus the rain, it flooded. So you can all check it out on the Weather Channel. So, interesting, huh? Yeah, we made the national news for that. Isn't that nice? No. Yeah. Lakeshore flooding. We're up 34 inches from where it should be. So, it's
oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we did make the news. Whoopee, highlight of the day.
What?
I said highlight of the day around here.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's highlight lately, usually.
We got to find something to talk about, I guess. I don't know. Not much else going on, not here. Hair salons and gyms and that, they're not opening maybe till June here. So I hope, dear God, my hair is ridiculous.
Everybody's is.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Everybody's.
I am not used to it.
And I don't get that whole hair salon thing because you're still 6 feet apart. You know what I mean? Like in most hair salons, the booths are more than 6 feet apart in some cases.
But your hair dryers and that are pretty close together.
Well, don't use the hairdryer. I mean,
yeah, I know. I get it. Well, some are, some aren't. See, my hair salon, they each have their own room, so that's even better. But the majority
of make the customers and the hairstylists wear a mask.
Yeah.
Have them alcohol in their hands the second they get there and wear a mask.
Yep, that's how it's supposed to be. But I guess some of them are just, you have your, places that are, they do have them close together or whatnot. So it's going to be all of them, not just, So, yeah, they each have their separate rooms where I go, their own little room, which is ideal, actually. You only have one person in the room at a time, but... Yeah, I'm going to need an overhaul by the time they're open. I'm not used to it being so long.
There's a lot of stuff that's going to be changed, I think.
Yeah.
They keep saying how everything's going to go back to normal, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hope football isn't canceled. Oh, I'd be so upset. I wouldn't have nothing to talk about. Speaking of which, no sports. I think it's just kind of crazy. I just hope, it doesn't, come back and bite us in the butt again. Some of these places.
The second wave, you mean?
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, there's so many rumors right now.
Oh, God, yeah.
about this, what it is, vaccine. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very crazy.
I know, right?
At some point, yeah, I really want to talk about some of these rumors that are flying. The best one I heard was today. Have you heard that one about the comet?
No.
Okay, supposedly there was this comet that was heading, like collided, headed towards Earth or whatever. They kept saying it was getting brighter and brighter.
Uh-huh.
And supposedly this comet has buzzed by us before, like in 2018 or something. Well, supposedly they said that this whole thing is now this, like I said, of course, rumor. You never know. But the conspiracy goes that this comet was heading towards us.
Okay.
And that's why they wanted everybody to stay inside and all this stuff, and they were doing all these things to try to stop this comet. Well, mysteriously, this comet started breaking up just a few days ago, like going into pieces. And they claimed it was because it was getting closer to the sun, and it was mostly made of ice and it melted. But this is the same comet that passed by us 2 years ago and it never melted. So,
Okay.
the rumor is that we sent stuff up there to kind of like Armageddon this day.
Okay. I guess that's not as crazy as some of them.
Yeah, so that's at least more interesting than the virus, right?
Yeah. They are out there on some of these, so yeah. I mean, it's just as believable as some of the other ones, I guess. So, I personally, I doubt it, but hey, it's out there, so I don't know.
Anything's possible, of course, you know.
Interesting. I hadn't heard that one. Wow.
And it's true. You can look it up. It's true that this comet mysteriously just started breaking up, and they claim that it started busting up because it was getting close to the sun, and it was
but if it passed by 2 years ago, it would have done the same thing. So, yeah, interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
And people were saying this whole thing was basically a bunch of BS, and that it was all due to this comet, and a lot of people think that it was just a bumped up flu, which I don't see how that is either, because too many people are dying and getting sick.
Yeah.
But how many people are dying and getting sick of the flu? You don't hear about that too much these days, do you?
Yeah. Well, they just had it on one of the channels about the flu. It's been a pretty bad year for the flu, but they're testing for that, so I don't know.
That's very true. I don't know. It's
like
I said, to me, Occam's razor. You've heard of that, right?
Right.
Where it's like the most obvious answer. So the most obvious answer is more than likely this is a virus.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. To me, it's definitely one. The flu, but I don't think the flu is contagious. But this is highly contagious. This is a whole new animal as far as spreading. It's kind of crazy.
Now, somebody brought up something the other day, and it did kind of make sense.
Okay.
So I'm kind of trying to figure out, trying to decipher like what they said. And it doesn't make sense. Is this okay? You excrete stuff from your body by sneezing, coughing, whatever, right?
Right.
No matter what it is, the flu, cold, whatever. It gets in the air and does that. How is this one magically staying in the air longer than anything else?
That's the biggest.
There's your body coughing and sneezing it out.
Right. That's a $64,000 question, right? I mean, there's so many things we don't know about this virus. One thing they do know, it mutates so fast they can barely get a handle on it because it's mutating.
Well, that part I get, but then like they said, it's like, okay, I go,
yeah.
Okay, I cough, there's something in the air, right?
Right.
So no matter what, I'm coughing, that's in the air.
Right.
So how is that cough any different than a COVID cough, and how is that staying in the air to stay alive longer?
That's a good question. I don't know, but apparently it lingers.
Is it even possible?
Is it? I don't know. Maybe there's something to. I don't know. I wish I was more into science or whatever, but I'm not. So
Yeah, because I can't find the answer to that one anywhere. I've been trying
yeah,
to find it. Just
I would,
get a rebuttal, and I
hey,
can't.
send it to a news person and see if they have an
Yeah.
answer. See if they look into it. It's hard telling. But apparently, I don't know. Maybe because we have built up immunities to flu,
Maybe. I don't know.
which is why,
I
yeah,
don't
it's
know.
contagious, but it's not as bad as this COVID. It's like, boom, you got it. That's it.
Yeah. And,
And the symptoms
I
are,
know a few people have had it. You're one of them.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I tested negative for the flu. I did have that done. But like I said, we didn't have the COVID tests out here yet. He had just
that's
closed down
fine.
Ohio like the day before I went to the emergency room. So, yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, if you test negative for the flu, there's only one other thing it can be. So, but
This whole thing that our station manager, I keeps talking about is virus 33, which I looked that up too, and it was basically saying it's like what this is a protein prohibited, basically like a flu.
yeah,
It's like a morphing of it. I looked it up, and it's like, yeah, it makes sense in theory and all that. It really does.
yeah.
But
The thing about it is, this virus, actually, if you get on a ventilator, you're lucky if you do recover, because this just tears it just tears. Now they're finding that in like the younger generation, it's causing blood clots, and they're going having strokes because it attacks the blood vessels, it attacks your lungs, and when it attacks,
people coming off the ventilators not being able to walk
yeah,
either.
yeah, there's a whole, and they can't remember things,
And that's when the drug used to put you under.
I just don't know. It's just kind of crazy, some of the side effects of these ventilators. So, yeah, I don't know. But I think it's so much worse. The flu, 2 or 3 days, you're over it, whatever. Not this. This is something else, definitely.
The flu I had a couple years ago, it took me 2 weeks to get over.
Yeah, it doesn't take you 5 weeks, though. So this.
That guy from, do you ever watch that show on HGTV, Love It or List It?
What is it?
Or ever heard of it? Love It or List It?
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it. I've not seen it, though.
There was a contractor on that show, his name David, and he was like the main contractor for years, and he ended up with COVID, and he was on a ventilator for a few weeks. He just got out of the hospital, and he has to learn to walk again.
I believe it. They're saying,
lost the ability to walk.
Yeah, I believe it. They're saying some of these people, they're coming out. They can't. Some people, they can't remember why they're even there. Some will have problems after this kidney failure and stuff because it attacks so much that it just tears everything up, which is like, ooh. So.
Well, and people don't understand too. It's not just the COVID doing it. The medicines that they have to use to put you under to get you on a ventilator.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking just like cash cow chemical bullshit they're putting in your body.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You don't want to mess around with this, that's for sure.
No. But they say it's actually the COVID. That's why they get put on it, because it tears the lungs up so bad. So, I don't know. This is a whole new animal, I guess. So, I don't know.
There's people that are being tested that have no symptoms whatsoever.
I know. Weird. I'm going to get that serology test as soon as it's out. So.
Isn't that strange, though?
Yeah.
That some people can get this and don't get anything from
I
it?
know.
Some people get a little bit of a runny nose or...
Yeah.
Speaking of, we need to talk about some new symptoms.
Oh, yes, which I had all of those.
Of the COVID.
Yeah, and I had all of those symptoms, all of them. The shaking so bad. Oh my God! That's how I woke up Monday. I went to bed the night before. I'd been coughing, so I took some NyQuil. I thought, damn, now I'm getting a cold. Next morning, I woke up and I'm just shaking. My teeth were knocking together. It was so bad. I just shook.
Yeah, that's from the fever.
Yeah.
Well, new symptoms, like before, the three most common symptoms were fever, tiredness, and like a dry cough.
Right.
Now they're saying you can also have aches and pains, nasal congestion, runny nose, sore throat, and diarrhea.
Which
are your symptoms of the COVID.
Yep, and upset stomach. I had all of that. The muscle aches and pains. Oh my God. I thought somebody beat me with a bat. It was so bad. It really was. You can't get comfortable. There's no comfortable position whatsoever you can get yourself into. Because everything it's like every nerve ending is showing. You know what I'm saying? Like and you I swear my scalp hurt, my eyelashes hurt, everything hurt. That's the part I couldn't take. It's just so, you feel like you got beat with a baseball bat all over your body.
Yeah, that was a lady, I seen a video yesterday of her. Same thing. She said it hurt to blink.
Yes, absolutely. You can't sleep, which eventually I think you just pass out, I swear. But yeah, it is bad. There's no comfortable position whatsoever you can get into. Nothing works, which is why I ended up taking that. That's when I took the ibuprofen to see if it would help. It didn't do a thing, so.
And what did finally help your fever?
I don't know. It just finally broke. I don't know.
What else were you
eating? The diarrhea. Like I said, the muscle aches, the headache, especially your back is killing you, your lower back. The shaking, the fever, the dry. I even had the cough with it. I pretty much had all that. I didn't have the runny. Well, I can't say that. A little bit of a runny nose, not bad though. Sore throat.
And one of the latest things is pink eye.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, oh. On top of it.
Eyes.
Why does that? Yeah, that's a question. Why are the symptoms so bad as compared to the flu? So there's lots of questions that we're not going to find out.
Well, yeah, it was just a totally another virus.
Yeah, crazy stuff. So I pretty much had all of it. It was interesting to say the least, but yeah, it's not good. Not good. You don't want it, that's for sure. No doubt. But I don't know if you...
Hand washing.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I wear my mask out and stuff. And don't wear it in the car by yourself. Just push it down. That's what I do. I just bring it down while I'm in the car by myself. Because look what happened to that one lady. She had one that was pretty tight to her face. She passed out and crashed her car.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because it sealed it so good that, she was driving and apparently she had it on for quite a while. And she passed out and crashed her car. So please don't do that.
No, definitely not.
No, but that...
putting your cars on recirculate, the air inside the car, is, people are saying, are better than to have the air from the outside come in. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. I mean, I agree with it to a certain extent,
yeah.
Especially traveling and stuff, but I mean, is it really just going to be in the air and get in your car? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But I do.
Crazy.
But if I'm in the car by myself, I'll put the mask down. I'll just pull it down. Because I like to breathe and my glasses fog up, so. Which is annoying as I'll get out, but.
Well, if you're in the car by yourself, I mean,
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, apparently she had one of maybe those more sturdier masks, and it really sealed.
Yeah.
And she couldn't, lack of oxygen, she passed out. and crashed their car. So, if you're in the car by yourself, just push it down. If you're going anywhere, you can just pull it right back up. That's what I do. Pretty much. So, what are some other conspiracy?
Okay.
What?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to talk about some things you could do, like outside, to kind of calm. Because one of the biggest things right now is people are going through depression
Yeah.
and loneliness, and and I can totally relate with that because I'm telling you, because we all know, like, I live, alone, and then I go to work, and I work alone.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's insane. You start, get to the point where you're almost whispering to yourself.
I do. What do you mean? You don't? I talk to the dog. I talk to myself. Yes.
But if you can, get outside, get some gardening going on.
Yeah.
You can do container gardening where you plant stuff in containers. So if you don't want to be on the ground,
Yeah, definitely. If you have a good sunny window, do some herbs. Do your herbs and spices if you can.
One
Mint.
thing I've been reading about lately is building cob houses. Have you heard about this?
The what?
The cob houses,
No.
B.O.B, using cob material.
Oh, yeah?
I want to build. Oh yeah, I've been studying up on that. It's not something else you can do, is study up on things you don't know about.
Yes.
I've seen a show where these people did these cob houses for like $6,000. I'm like, what? And it's basically like you're using water with like earth materials and things like that, and it makes like it's almost like a sod house type thing.
Ah, okay, okay.
But it's real hard. You can make like artistic little things on it. It looks really neat. It looks like a little hobbit house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, look it up sometime. It's really neat.
Yeah, I will. That's interesting. That's very interesting. No, I hadn't heard of that.
Yeah, look them up. Just B.O.B. I definitely want to try one day. I think that would be so neat. Building a small one.
Yeah, get outside. It's starting to get a little warmer, at least here finally. That was the problem. The weather was a big issue here, so probably same with you. You couldn't get out, even to go sit out on the porch, for crying out loud. So, yeah, now you can, get out, maybe in the yard, do some yard work, and, gosh, even build a fort out back with your kids. I don't know. We used to do that all the time when we were kids. Lots of fort. We got the lawn.
Now, what do you think about some of these states opening the parks back up, which they've already done, like the state parks?
Well, there should be enough room for people. At least go for a walk or something. I don't see any problem with that. What about you?
I have mixed things on that one too, because if it does travel, and I don't. Now, see, this is another thing somebody, nobody can answer for me is, okay, this stuff supposedly stays alive in the air for like ever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say somebody sneezes or coughs really loud, one of them deep urging cough.
Right.
And it carries it in the wind. You're standing downwind. Can you get sick from that?
Okay, what?
Okay, let's say the wind's blowing. Let's say 15, 20 miles an hour, and it's coming out of the west to the east.
Right.
You're to the east of a person. They do one of them deep hurling coughs,
Yeah.
And it carries it in the wind.
Right.
How many miles can it go?
That's interesting. I don't know. They say, some are saying 6 feet is not enough. It should be more like 14 to 20. So.
Okay, and then that's where it's traveling on its own.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, what if it gets picked up in the air?
That's,
and carried for so many, God knows how long.
Yeah. That's a good question. That is a good question. Very good question. I don't know. That is a good question.
Or what if it's in a fog or something? This is
Yeah, this is.
they come up with the weirdest stuff, and I'm like, well,
But
it's just where
it
my
makes.
brain goes.
But it's a good
But it's really
question.
fucking foggy outside.
Yeah, would have
Thinking
been.
it's foggy, and you sneeze, and it gets mixed up in this fog.
Because fog just hangs. Yeah, fog just hangs around. I think those are good questions actually, because that could be an issue. I don't know.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah.
You want
If you think about this for a second, you really think about this. Okay. When there's a forest fire or something's on fire, you can, the smoke gets carried hundreds of miles away.
Yes.
Through the jet stream or whatever, you know. Or sometimes just the wind can carry it, and you can smell a fire that's happening, 500 miles away. So
yeah, that's true.
If somebody sneezes or coughs and there's a wind,
well,
even carry it, is it able to draw?
That's a great question. I think I'm going to submit that to one of the news stations and see if they can answer it. You do that too. Submit it and let's see what happens. Maybe we'll get some answers. Well, it's like volcanoes. That ash from a volcano travels how many miles? Forever. So, yeah, that is a great question, I think. I wonder if anybody's actually even thought about that. Good question. You want to hear a really good conspiracy theory?
I'm always up for those. What's up now?
The UK government, they're baking a giant lasagna.
What?
If you haven't heard about the giant lasagna, you haven't it's making its rounds. Beginning as a seemingly serious proposition by the UK government, the recording goes on to describe a Wembley-sized lasagna being baked in the stadium with the help of drones to lift the pasta sheets. There you go. It's even got its own Instagram account. They're building this giant lasagna at Wembley. So that's what this is about.
Well, why are they doing that?
They're not. It's a conspiracy theory.
I mean, but I'm saying, what is the theory saying they're doing it for?
That's where the virus is coming from. They did this giant baked lasagna. It's all their fault. Virus is coming from... Yeah. Yep. Okay. That's a...
Oh my God, that is so crazy.
And cocaine protects against COVID-19. Really? Okay.
I've heard that.
And drinking cow urine also protects against COVID-19. But what's so funny about that one is the cow urine, some people would try it. That scares me.
Oh, yeah, there's people out there that'll try anything, you know?
Yeah. Which brings us back to the other thing I'm not going to talk about. So, yeah. That's a conspiracy theory.
Thing?
The Lysol thing.
Oh, yeah, that is so stupid.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Personally, if I was president, they'd get more than that. I'd tell them, here, take a Tide Pod, wash it down with some bleach and shut up. But that's me.
All right.
Yeah, it's like, really? What? Why would you even ask a question about disinfectant? I don't get that. You're always hungry. What do you want? But cow urine, there you go. Yep. I don't think I'd try that.
No, not at all.
Oh, COVID-19 was created by Netflix. Okay.
Well, they did have that special right before it started.
Yeah. So they created it just to do that. No. Oh, my God.
He did it. It was Bill Gates.
I'm just like, some of these, I like the baked lasagna. It's all from that big baked lasagna in Wembley Stadium. Yeah, I don't think so. The drones are bringing in the pasta. Okay. Oh, my Lord. What would you like, my dear? I don't know.
I'm trying to think here. All right, so... Oh, what about this whole thing with the Korean leader? Is that guy dead or not?
We don't know. Nobody knows. I guess Trump said he kind of knows what's going on, but he can't say anything. He's not going to say anything. We'll find out in a few days, he said. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, they're saying that if he dies, his sister's going to take over and that she's way more ruthless than he is.
Oh, great. Great. Just,
right?
They're all nuts. That whole family's crazy.
Seems like it.
Yeah. Yeah. What about, did you read about, on a different note, you want to hear something interesting? I thought, because I was like, wow, Saudi Arabia just did away with public flogging.
Oh, they just did away with it finally, huh?
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't know.
Now they're going to do it in private?
I don't know. But they banned flogging. I'm like, I didn't know anybody really still did that.
They behead people there. In the streets. They do public beheadings and stonings and shit.
And they're doing away with executing minors. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, well, isn't that nice? I didn't know this still went on, to tell you the truth.
Oh, yeah. They have public beheadings there. They do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Well, they're not going to execute minors now, so that's a good thing. And they did away with the flogging. I'm like, I didn't know anybody still did flogging, honestly. The other, yeah, I knew about the other, but not the flogging. I'm like, wow. I honestly did not think that anybody still did that.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. That was interesting to me. I was like, what? So, I don't know. Lots of good questions. I think we ought to submit them and see if we get some answers.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Anybody out there? I know I put in there. Give us your ideas. Have you heard anything? What do you think? I don't know. What about this WHO guy? I don't know about this dude. He's not the WHO guy.
What did he do now?
Well, we shouldn't be so hard on China, and all this. Are you serious? Wow.
Well, I mean, okay, this is my theory on this. If in fact this virus started the way they say it started, with bats or whatever the heck it was, no, we shouldn't be that hard on them, because they were trying to figure out what it was too. But if it's something they released on purpose, then absolutely.
Well, they're saying it came from the lab because they were working on this. Okay, why? Number one, why? Number two is that that one scientist went out and then it all started. But they waited so long before they actually said anything, and then it wasn't. I mean, they knew it was the virus. They closed down Wuhan and all that, and let travel go out of Hong Kong there, which started infecting everybody. But they already knew. They kept saying, "Oh, no human-to-human transmission." They had to have known that from their own people.
They had to have at one point.
Yeah, exactly. And then WHO was saying, "Oh, there's no evidence of that. So, basically don't worry. It's okay. There's no evidence for human-to-human transmission." That is what the WHO said. Yeah, exactly. So they're kind of backing them up, and it really bugs me because they won't let any, they won't let any other scientists in there to help or find out. They're saying they destroyed all the samples, that they had destroyed all the samples. So why did they destroy them? There's still scientists missing. Where are these people?
Scientists are still missing?
Yeah, that head scientist who went to be the whistleblower, essentially, she's whereabouts unknown.
Oh, she's probably dead.
Yeah, she's in an urn somewhere. Yeah, she's in an urn. There's no doubt. So, and they're getting them chance after chance to come clean. What I have to do is say, it was an accident. Why didn't you just say that to start with? It has saved everybody a whole lot of trouble. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But I think they wanted this, what they do, save face is what they call it. So, I don't know. They're saying it's more evidence is saying that it did
You think their numbers are higher than what they're
Yeah,
saying?
they're saying up to 50 times more than what they're saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't believe those are the right numbers. Are you kidding? No.
That's crazy.
Like I said, personally, my theory, crazy as it may sound, is that there's 11 million people in that area alone, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, they've limited births, how many kids you can have. It's a communist country. They can do what they want, right? I
Oh, yeah.
think personally that they were working on something to decrease the population over there. That's just what I think. And it got loose.
I mean, anything's possible, of
Yeah.
course. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
but like you said, never prove it.
Yep. Why are they working on things like that? Number one, I mean, okay,
Well, we did the same thing. So, I mean, that's how Lyme disease ended up getting out, you know?
Yeah. But all these like viruses they're working on. Personally, I think they're trying to what they call the herd in their country. That's what I think. Because they have so many people.
It's possible. Anything's possible.
Yeah. That's just my theory, but I don't know. We may never know for sure. I don't know.
I mean, there's so many variables with this.
Yeah.
There's so many things could be. So many, you know.
Well, just
then there's people that are making, you know, pulling stuff out of the air, like the whole lasagna thing.
yeah. It's from a baked lasagna in the UK. Okay, we'll work with that. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to find the answers eventually. We may just have to wait and see what it comes out to be. But they won't let anybody in there to even see anything. So they were up to something for sure. I mean, why would you not let them come in?
Well, I mean, that's the kind of country they are, too.
Yeah.
They're not going to just let anybody in.
They let them in before. I don't know. It's
Have they let them in before?
Yeah. Way back when they said, you know, their practices weren't very good, you know, the safety procedures, you know, they were pretty sloppy. But, you know, since this broke out, no, they don't want anybody in there checking on nothing. So, I don't know. Well, I think it's going to come out one way or another. So they should just come clean and be done with it. But I don't know why they I don't know. I don't know what they're up to, so to speak. I don't know the reasoning or whatever. So lots. You know, we got lots of questions still. This as it goes on, no doubt.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's too many questions. You know,
Yeah.
like how many people? Did you see all the protesters?
Yes.
Oh my God.
What did you think about that?
Like I said, I'm so mixed on this whole thing. I believe in the isolation, stay away from people and stuff like that, but I believe that you could open the country back up and still be careful, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And they're not. A lot of them are not being careful, and I don't know. I get it, but on the other hand, you know, I don't know.
Oh, I got that thing you said.
Yeah, that's us.
Right?
I know, right? Here's something I just found. It's the United States FDA says steps needed to stop people drinking hand sanitizer. Why are they drinking hand sanitizer?
Because people seem to think it'll help. Not realizing, of course, that they're going to get poisoned along the way, or maybe they do. I don't know.
That's crazy. Obviously, these things are not for drinking or ingestion. That's just a gimme, okay?
I mean, if you're that paranoid and you want to do something, drink some Everclear, you know?
Yeah, dear God. Wow.
Yeah, you are insane. I'm telling you,
I don't know
big
what the
crime.
deal is. Because of the alcohol in it? I don't know. Maybe that's why they're drinking it. I don't know. Wow.
People are insane.
Yeah. This is why we need warning labels, which is sad. But anyway.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it says wet hair first on shampoo bottles.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about some of these openings and what's opening, what's not, and I don't know. I guess it's just going to be a wait and see type of thing. Not a whole lot else you can do, I guess.
Oh, like everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Just like everything.
Yeah, but who knew that,
Oh.
the preppers would rule in this type of environment? You know what I
Right?
mean? Who
All the
knew?
years of them making fun of us, going, oh,
Yeah, for years. Yeah, now look. Exactly. Who was ready, who wasn't. There you go.
Now they're all walking, trying to learn stuff, which is fine, and people should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of, I just want to give like a shout out to some, just a couple groups, like of course, ours, the Planet B period, O period, B period, of course.
Yep.
There's stuff there. Survival Wolves on Facebook. If you have not gone there, go there.
Absolutely.
It's kind of the one-stop shop. You kind of got everything there with the virus. They'll talk about the virus and things like that, And we were talking about planting earlier. And NAB survivalists, which is native survivalists, you won't hear about the virus there, but they do have a lot of stuff like for gardening and planting and stuff like that. But Survival Wolves is the one that's like the everything stuff.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
for sure, definitely go by there. It's just, just how it sounds, Survival Wolves. And it's a Facebook group, and a lot of people go there and they learn stuff and things like that, so.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely, it's a great group. And speaking of which, now, like you said before, now's a great time to get the kids outside if you can and teach them to plant, Start with the egg cartons inside, then take them outside, whatever. Check you can go to the regional for your area when a good time to start is. Usually they'll give you region by region. So we're not quite there yet, almost. Oh, tomatoes, of course. I always can't do tomatoes.
Yeah.
But, that type of thing. But, check for your region. We're usually about May 11th, I think, around there. That it stays warm enough where we can do it outside. So check your areas and see when you can start, because I'll tell you, you're going to need vegetables and stuff like that for the winter, and especially, and we're going to have to be creative this winter, I think, or even this summer maybe, because of the meat shortage is they're talking about now. So
I'm trying to find some stuff here on lockdown.
Oh.
So. Okay, right now it says North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa are on few to no restrictions.
Yeah, no restrictions, though. That scares me some.
A lot of states, most of them are some restrictions. Your state, in general, Ohio, is on comprehensive or business travel restrictions.
Yeah.
So definitely go check that out. Go to these sites and check down, which state, which is yours, and stuff like that. Because it's cat going. I'm sorry for a cat trying to get up all on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many things right now people should be checking out. A lot of states are lifting their bans completely.
Yeah, be careful, though. Please be safe doing it.
South Dakota never had it.
Yeah, just stay safe out there.
Yeah, we're going to, like I said, tonight we're going to kind of have a shorter show, but just because I think we're both, between the two of us, we're both kind of exhausted.
Yeah.
And we did the show on Saturday, so.
Yeah.
Which is about the nursing home.
Yeah. Which.
As far as the virus goes, I mean, be careful, but don't panic. Wash your hands.
Yes.
If, wear a mask, whether they want you to or not, wear a mask.
Yes. I think you should.
The reason the mask is not to protect you from everybody else, it's to protect them from you.
Yes. Absolutely.
Because your mask is a gigantic tissue.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, just stay safe out there. Be careful. You're not going to go back to normal, so just be careful. The new normal, I guess, is what they're saying, so we shall see. We shall see. Okay, spring cleaning tips.
Stop with the protests.
I'm sorry?
I said stop with the protests. All standing next to each other.
Yeah, they're all talking and they're no masks. They're shaking hands. It's like, oh my God. I don't know. I have mixed feelings like you about that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So, what about spring? Was spring activities? Get the old cornhole game out. You can set it up in your yard.
Exactly. Horseshoes, frisbees. There's so many things that you can.
Well, if the weather's,
Remember the good old bubbles? Just blow the bubble and chase around.
Yeah. One thing is with the cornhole, if you have a big enough family room or area where you can actually bring that inside.
Yeah, if it's raining or something, absolutely.
Yeah, you can bring that inside. Let the kids driveway chalk and stuff. Go for it. It's not going to hurt anything. Let them do it. What else out there? Oh,
You can go for walks, just social distancing.
Yes.
Remember, most city parks are closed.
Yeah, playgrounds are still closed, so, if whatever you have, use it, Let them kids run around, play tag, freeze tag, whatever. But yeah, go ahead and get out and enjoy. Me, like I said, when we were kids, we used to build forts all the time. We used to get the lawn chairs, my girlfriend's picnic table we'd bring over through the backyards. And, get blankets, any blankets and sheets we could find, It looked like crap, but hey, it worked. We had fun doing it, so.
Absolutely. There's so many things you can do.
Yeah. Absolutely. Get some fresh air. Open those windows.
Or they say blow the stink off.
Yeah, pretty much. It was getting kind of stale in here, You do that. So the windows were open today and stuff. Everything smells fresher. So I'm good with that.
Another thing, if you haven't started yet, start your spring cleaning.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
Get your bags all ready, your bug-out bags, your get-home bags, things like that.
Yes.
Get them ready for spring and summer.
There you go.
For now about that, you're going to,
Very true, because I think, some of the stuff we did use, maybe some preppers did use. Time to restock, maybe, get a few extra things. Spring cleaning. Ugh.
Right.
Get those windows clean. Oh, I hate windows. But yeah, things like that should be done. Like I said, I have a closet I need to go through. I really should do that sometime.
Absolutely, everybody has that.
Yeah, I have a closet.
Has that one closet that's like the catch-all.
Yeah. If you're saving clothes in a closet somewhere, if you haven't worn them in 2 years, get rid of it. You probably won't. So it's like, well.
Oh, yeah, about a year and a half ago, I went through a total minimalist thing where I got rid of probably 3/4 of my possessions, where I just have like a few things of clothing. I have just basics. I don't like to have a lot of extra crap hanging around the house.
Yeah, there you go. I don't either, but at some spots, it's just, I don't even want to get in there, but I'm going to have to. Who knows? I may find something I was looking for.
True, you never know.
I know. It's like those, you shut off your outside water, take the water handles off and put them away where you can find them. Never happens. I never find them. I don't know what happens to them, but they're gone. I have no clue where they're at. So you go out and buy them again every year. Yeah, I don't know where they go, honestly. So I put them somewhere. I still haven't found where I put them yet, though. So
I
maybe.
can tell people, I know what I meant, that's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. If you need something, my granddaughter Swing said, I need to, use stain on it this year. I got to power wash it and then stain it again. So that's going to be a project for me this spring. I don't have to go anywhere. I have everything. So just going to be a matter of getting out there and doing it. Once the weather cooperates for more than one day would be nice. So, yeah.
Supposed to rain for the next couple days here, so I'm sure you guys will be getting that soon.
Yes. Yep. We're supposed to get rain tonight. I don't know. And some tomorrow. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday again. So we'll see what happens. But, I have things that need done. There's no doubt. So now's a good time to get those done. That honey to-do list. Now's a good time to get it done. So.
Exactly. Paint a room, paint your house.
Yeah, power wash your stuff. Whatever you got, got to do. Get ready for summer. I can't wait for summer. I can't wait till it stays hot.
Oh, me either.
Ugh. I'm so over.
I don't normally like summer.
I'm just over this weather. I just so crappy. So anyway, yeah, spring cleaning.
I don't mind the rain. I like the rain. So.
I do. I just get real sleepy. I read more when it rains, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cozy, I guess, but not 3-4 days in a row. Okay. I'm just over that. And the temperatures, get out of the 40s already. I'm done with that. I am.
Yeah, well, it seems like it's starting to do that now.
Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope it stays there. You watch, it's going to go right into summer like that one year did. There was no real spring. It just went boom, boom, and it was hot. So, but what is this weekend? Isn't this Saturday the big front yard barbecue thing?
That's what they're saying.
Yeah. Get in on that if it's nice. Take your grill out front. It's supposed to be, front yard barbecue where everybody in your neighborhood, you take your grill out front or sit out front and eat burgers and hot dogs, and you're social distancing, but you're still there. So that's a good idea for this weekend. Just saying. Now get out, get people out of the house. You're still social distancing. You're not, you're in your own yard, and everybody does the same. And it could be a good. I think it's a good thing. I think we're all ready for some things like that.
Yeah, for sure. And then like I said, these restrictions should be lifted pretty soon.
Yeah.
It just depends on what state you're living in,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so check that out. It should.
It's a lot more strict than we are.
What do you think about the beaches? Like, they're so crowded right now.
I know when the ocean spray coming, and if people cough and sneeze, and you got the ocean spray carrying it with the wind.
Well, look what happened.
Again.
Well, look what happened with the spring breakers. They got sick. So, kind of the same thing. I don't know. But they better be careful. I guess the governor did warn. They don't start adhering to the guidelines and stuff. There's going to be hell to pay. You don't want to get out there and do that and then have your beaches closed again. So, do it right. Do it right. So, and we don't want anybody else getting sick out there. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Everybody hang in there. Like I said, the front yard barbecue thing is this Saturday. So if it's nice where you are, go for it. Get everybody outside.
Where they don't hang around each other. They just feel like they're into their driveway. Everybody barbecues, sit and talk to each other. But you know what I thought about that? That would kind of suck. Like if somebody's having steaks and stuff, and you're like hot dogs here.
Oh, well. So,
I don't know if I can do that or not.
I just holler, hey.
You know, a lot of stuff to do.
I'd be like, hey, you got any more of them steaks over there? You got a few? But whatever you grill, it doesn't matter. You know, just get out there and enjoy it. You know, you can kind of socialize from a distance, you know, see how everybody's doing, you know, get outside, get some fresh air. So go for it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Do what you gotta do. As for me, I think I'm going to go and pass out here in a minute.
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. I'm pretty tired. They've been, you know, since I went back to work, I'm working me to death here. I'm just like, that's all I do is work and sleep, I swear.
What?
Work and sleep. Work and sleep.
Everybody's right now. Work and sleep.
How was that second shift? That wasn't too bad, was it?
Do what?
Yeah, that second shift you had to work at 2 to 10?
I work 2 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Oh, I thought it was an afternoon.
No, I work 2 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Ew. That had to be a long morning.
I don't like it.
Ooh.
The hours.
I wouldn't like that either. I don't blame you. Ew, that was a crappy shift. Ew. Hopefully you won't get too many of those. So, all right. I guess that wraps it up for tonight. Anything else, Michelle?
Not that I can think of. What is that noise? Keep hearing this weird noise.
Oh, woo. I don't hear anything.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's our cue to go then.
Yeah. We'll let you go pass out. Me too. Going to hit the sack early.
Exactly.
So everybody stay safe, you know. Follow the guidelines. Be careful. And have a great week coming up.
Yep. Have a good week. Have a good night, and definitely get out and enjoy some of the good weather coming up.
Absolutely. Good deal. Okay, y'all.
And wash your hands.
Yes, wash your hands. Wash them. Have you washed your hands lately? Do it now. Okay. There you go. Do it as soon as we're done. So, everybody have a great week. We will see you Saturday. Right?
Yep.
Counters and Ecto. So, we will see you on Saturday. Yeah, right? Okay, so have a good night, and we'll see you later. Peace out, y'all.
Right on.